Good Monday evening, everybody. Welcome to the Steelers Game Day postgame show. Mason Spesky, your host, here with you. Today, the Steelers fell by a final score of 31-17 to the Buffalo Bills at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Definitely an interesting one, that's for sure. And with that, the Steelers season officially comes to an end. So this will be the last episode for this season. I'm not going to talk about or do a reflection on the season during this episode, or as a matter of fact, look ahead to the offseason as well. The season was a good one, or it had its ups and downs, but we'll talk about that. We'll save that for another day. And we'll talk about the offseason in a separate video, whether it be a separate one or with the other 31 teams in my offseason preview for all 31 teams, which won't be out till the end of February. So we'll get to that eventually, but let's look at this game first. Steelers got the ball first, had the chance to make some noise, and they did early on. I remember Jalen Warren had a nice run, but ultimately it came out to be nothing. Presley Harvin had a bad punt, just a couple of bad days and all that, and Burley sewed here. Buffalo drove the field, took a touchdown, 7-0. We managed then to allow another touchdown to the Buffalo tight end, Dawson Knox. Dalton Kincaid got the other one. Two Buffalo tight ends scored in the first quarter to give them a 14-0 lead. Then Deontay Johnson and the Steelers struck back to make this a 14-7 game. And then, or no, it was actually not it was 14-0. Rudolph for the pick to Kaiir Elam. And that kind of changed the game because that allowed them to get a 21-0 lead. Then I think it was 21-0. Then we made a 21-7 on a Deontay Johnson touchdown. Then Buffalo just kicked a field goal, or we scored, or no, we kicked a field goal, make it 21-10. Then Buffalo got one, made it 24-10. And then after that, later on, Rudolph had a nice touchdown pass to Calvin Austin, which we could have got him more involved in this game to make it 24-17. Had a one-score game, had the chance, and then to close it out, Josh Allen had a pass to Khalil Shakir. I can't believe Minka and them weren't able to tackle him. Walked right in for the touchdown. Very sneaky little rascal for sure. That made it 31-17. And that is how the game ultimately came to its end. Pittsburgh Steelers fall to the Buffalo Bills 31-17 to end the season. Couple quick takes, and again, I'm going to try my best, or I'm going to try not to look ahead to the future, but I just want to recap each positional group and how they did today. Quarterback Mason Rudolph, I'd give him a B. The interception was the only bad thing he did. I mean, he didn't have the best of days, but certainly didn't look bad or rusty by any means, so. And the touchdown passes were nice for sure. He did show some signs of being a franchise quarterback. That's for sure. So I'd give him a solid B. The run game, I'd give it an A-. Jalen Warren always plays hard. Najee Harris. Those are two franchise running backs, and they're good ones. Wide receivers, I'd give them a C+. Obviously, the big days by Deontay and Austin were big. Pickens came up big too, but certainly not enough. C+. O-line, I'd give them a C. I mean, it wasn't the best, but certainly wasn't the worst. I'd give them a C. D-line, I would give them a B-. They're certainly a strong part of our team, but could have had a better day for sure, especially with Cook, so I'd give them a B-. Second, linebackers, I would give them a D, other than Landon Roberts. Had that amazing play, so I would give him a D, or everything other than that, I'd give a D. That play I'd give an A, but I think they got a D. Secondary, I'd give them a solid F. I mean, the secondary a lot of times looks pathetic, and it wasn't itself. I've been saying all year the secondary needs work, and it showed today. So I'd give the secondary an F. Kicking, I would give an A, because obviously Boswell's money, and he did truly have a good day, made a field goal and extra points, so good job by him. The other component, the kick blocking, the punt blocking, I'd give that an A because Herbig came up huge. He's going to be a huge part of this team. So I'd give him an A, or them an A. And then punting, obviously, we have to give that an F because the punt game was terrible. There's no doubt about it. Other than that, I really don't have a whole lot to say about this one. Obviously, it's a tough loss for sure. But all in all, it was a great season. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. I'm going to miss doing this for you guys for sure. And I will see you right back here in September. Week 1 of the 2024 NFL regular season will be our next show. Enjoy the offseason. We will have some more Steelers-related content for you. Obviously, I might do a season recap video. I'm not 100% positive on it, but I might do a Steelers season recap video. Obviously, I'll talk about the Steelers in my off-season plan video for all the teams, which is coming out the end of February. So free agency and the draft, we'll discuss them a little bit. And then we won't really talk about them in the summer. Training camp will be here in late July. Preseason will come around. So not much Steeler content for you guys, unfortunately, unless something big happens. I will do a video, though, when we announce the new offensive coordinator hire. I will do a video on that, and I will likely do videos about the candidates and the search process and all that. So keep an eye out for that. That's really the only big thing right now. Coaching changes. Obviously, when we hire the new coordinator, that's really the only thing right now. And then you'll get bits and pieces of it until really September when we get back into full swing. So, yeah, the channel's still going to be active, though. Obviously, we'll do divisional round picks. We will do the the Boys of Winter Penguins series. Pitt basketball we'll discuss. And, yeah, Mondays with Mason, obviously. That new one should be up here soon. So, yeah, definitely still a lot to discuss. Obviously, as you know, the channel is going to be kind of not in shutdown mode, but more so slow down mode for sure, with football season coming to an end and all that. But there will still be moderate content. So that's all I have to say. Anyway, thank you guys for a great year. See you guys around. Can't wait to do this again next year. Have a great night, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Stay warm with this cold weather. Pray for Israel. And as always, peace. See you guys week 1. Thanks for a great year, everybody.